Hey, what's up everybody? Josh here from Force Fitness. I hope you're doing great. And I'm going to get straight into it, okay? Today's video is... It's probably a good shirt to be wearing for this video, actually. One Love. It's about people that give you a bit of shit for saying no to certain foods when you're at a party or a social event, or even at just someone's house for dinner, okay? The question the girl asked referenced cake, so we're talking more about party time. And if you're on a diet and you're not eating that at that particular stage in your diet and you say no, how do you respond to people when they have a go at you or tell you you're stupid or ask why and all that sort of stuff? Now, the first thing, if they ask why, if you don't have the education and the knowledge about your program, probably best to go check why you don't eat those certain foods, okay? Now, if they're pulled out of your diet for a particular reason, know why. If they're in your diet for a particular reason, know why. Get the education, get the knowledge, get the understanding, because then you have the power, right? To come back, not in an argumentative type form, but just to be able to have a chat and go, oh man, it's because of this, you know, this is why I do that. And okay, so that's probably the first thing. If you don't know the response, then you need to ask a little bit more within your coach or your program or your gym with why you do the things you do with your food. The second thing is, if they continue to go on about it, just say you react poorly to the food. Now, if you guys have been on a paleo plan or a primal plan or a general clean eating, like whatever the fuck that even means, clean, if you eat highly processed, high sugar foods, a lot of the times they are going to make you feel sick anyway, right? So you're not lying, you're telling them the truth. Why don't you want to eat it? It's just one piece of cake. Oh, sorry, I don't eat it. It doesn't sit right with me at the moment. Oh, do you want some of this? Just go, nah, it's cool, man. I'm all right. I had a massive feed before I come. So if you can sort of extinguish the flame a little bit yourself by your response, instead of getting your back up and getting a little bit shirty and a little bit short, it's obviously going to diffuse the situation a lot, right? I was just thinking back, you know, open hands, also very non-threatening if people are getting a little bit in your face. That's security stuff. Anyway, back to the foods. So basically that's the play, right? So obviously giving a little bit of education or understanding why it is you do the things you do, and then saying you respond poorly to particular foods health-wise. Now, for them to come back at the education thing, if they don't understand, generally they're not going to argue. Or they'll argue a point that they don't know. They've just heard it from someone else. But if you've taken the time to understand and talk to your coaches and know why they do what they do, and they're just sprouting off a TV commercial, then don't even engage in the argument, okay? Just leave it. If you know they're coming from a place of poor education and just opinion-based stuff, then just fucking let it go. Don't worry about it. Don't let them waste all the energy for the next 5 hours complaining about how you didn't eat cake and they're still not happy because they're 35 kilos overweight. The second part about it being not good for your body, not responding well to that food, if they drive it even then after you saying that, then you can pretty much say, hey man, come on, I told you, like, it makes me sick and you want me to get sick just to eat cake? No thanks. Like, that's a green light to go, you know, get out of there if you can, unless it's your party. But then you can do whatever you want anyway if it's your party. So that's pretty much it, guys. You know, if someone drives the point after you've said it's going to make them sick or you respond poorly to the food, the same thing goes with your kids. If you say, nah, sorry, they don't eat that, they really don't respond well to it, you know, behavior, sickness, headaches, all that sort of stuff, so I'd prefer if we didn't give it to them. If they go again at that, then seriously, you need to fucking look at who you're hanging around. If they want to poison yourself or your kids or your family, not people you want to be hanging around, right? But anyway, guys, 2 really basic ideas to come back at people if they're having a bit of a dig about food when you're in a social environment or settings. If you like the video, if you like the info, if someone needs to hear it, feel free to share it, and I'll see you soon.